there's something unsettling about silence in space. We often imagine the cosmos as a peaceful void, a cold, quiet sea where celestial bodies drift for eons in harmony. But what if I told you that this calm is an illusion? That beneath the stillness, something ancient and powerful is lurking. Something that may have already brushed past us and we didn't even notice? Welcome to Curiosity Echo. You're about to hear the story of how a rogue star may have passed so close to our solar system. It nearly rewrote its structure. And the strangest part, it might happen again. Let's dive into a cosmic mystery that starts at the edge of our sun's dominion, where gravity fades, where time slows, and where answers hide in the dark. But first, if you love space mysteries and mind-bending astronomy, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and like the video. It really helps the channel grow, and the universe is far too big to explore alone. Now, back to the silence. For billions of years, our solar system has seemed like a beacon of stability. The sun burns steadily, the planets orbit predictably, and even when asteroids or comets stray near Earth, they often follow paths shaped long ago. But the galaxy we live in, the Milky Way, is no still pond. It's a dynamic, swirling spiral of over 200 to 400 billion stars, stretching 100,000 light-years across, with a dense core and graceful arms sweeping outward. Our solar system is moving through it. We're not standing still. We're surfing the galaxy at nearly 828,000 kilometers per hour. And in this stellar ocean, close encounters are not just possible, they're inevitable. Here's the kicker. About 75% of stars in our galaxy are red dwarfs, smaller and dimmer than our sun. But some, giants, white dwarfs, rogue stars, can wander the galaxy freely, unbound to any system. The question isn't if they'll pass nearby. The question is, when? Statistically, a star passes within 500 astronomical units, AU, of our sun, about 10 times the distance from the sun to Pluto, roughly once every few 100,000 years. Even rarer, a pass within 150 AU, which might occur only once every billion years. But guess what? It's already happened. Around 70,000 years ago, a dim object known as Schultz's star passed just 52,000 AU away, deep into the Oort cloud, the icy shell surrounding our solar system. But now, 2 new studies suggest something even more dramatic. A rogue star may have come as close as 110 AU, closer than the Voyager 1 spacecraft is today. Think about that. Voyager 1 has been flying through space for over 40 years, and it's only now around 164 AU away. This star passed even closer, and we're only realizing it now through traces it may have left behind. What kind of traces? Let's just say the solar system doesn't forget. Astronomers noticed peculiar orbits among objects in the outer solar system, way beyond Neptune, in the Kuiper Belt and beyond. Some of these objects move in retrograde or highly inclined, eccentric orbits that make no sense under normal gravitational models. So they ran simulations. Over 3,000 of them. And the results? A single stellar flyby, a star with around 0.8 solar masses, passing within 110 AU of the Sun, could explain almost every anomaly. Distant dwarf planets like Sedna, which swings out to 937 AU from the Sun, and bizarre moons like Phoebe orbiting Saturn in reverse. All of them start to make sense when you add one thing to the model. A near miss from another star. Do you think it's possible that our solar system was shaped by a passing star? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your theory. It's not just about objects being pushed around. Some moons orbiting Jupiter and Neptune, known as irregular moons, may have been captured during this event. Their strange tilted paths could be the fingerprints of an ancient gravitational encounter. And that changes everything. It means that our solar system isn't just a closed system, sealed off from the rest of the galaxy. It's vulnerable, interactive, alive. It also means that the icy bodies in the Oort cloud, the vast spherical shell extending up to 100,000 AU, are constantly being nudged. And every nudge could send a comet hurtling toward Earth on a journey that began millions of years ago. Speaking of ancient relics, let's talk about NASA's New Horizons spacecraft. Launched in 2006, New Horizons was humanity's first mission to Pluto. A mission that gave us unforgettable images of ice mountains, frozen plains, and alien landscapes. But its true journey began after Pluto. Today, it's flying through the Kuiper Belt, a vast ring of icy bodies orbiting beyond Neptune. The Kuiper Belt is no ordinary debris field. It's a frozen library of solar system history, containing untouched materials from the Sun's birth 4.6 billion years ago. And it's out there, at over 60 AU from the Sun, that New Horizons made a discovery that shocked astronomers. In 2019, it flew past a strange object called eerie, a contact binary that looks like a snowman. Formed from two gently merging bodies, eerie is like a fossil from the dawn of planets. But New Horizons didn't stop there. As it drifted deeper, astronomers on Earth pointed the Subaru Telescope in Hawaii toward the outer Kuiper Belt. And what they found was a surprise no one saw coming. They identified 263 new Kuiper Belt objects, KBOs. But here's the twist. 11 of these were far beyond what we thought was the outer edge of the Kuiper Belt, more than 70 AU from the Sun. Even more puzzling, there appears to be a gap, a dark, empty zone between the known Kuiper Belt and this new outer structure. Why? Why would there be a barren region surrounded by clusters of icy worlds? Gaps like this are actually common in other planetary systems. We've seen them in protoplanetary disks around young stars, where forming planets carve paths through clouds of dust and gas. Could something similar have happened here? Was a massive planet responsible? Or maybe another stellar flyby? We're still not sure. But what we do know is that the outer solar system is far more complex and dynamic than we ever imagined. And maybe, just maybe, it's not finished changing yet. Now, here's where things get even wilder. Remember those strange orbits and gaps? They're not just random. In 2015, astronomers proposed a controversial idea, the existence of a ninth planet. Not Pluto, a real ninth planet, hidden in the darkness with a mass up to 10 times Earth's, orbiting far beyond Neptune. They called it Planet 9. And the clues are mounting. In a new study, researchers ran simulations using a previously ignored group of TNOs, trans-Neptunian objects, with long orbits and low inclinations. They tested how these objects would behave under the gravitational influence of known planets, and then added a hypothetical Planet 9 to the mix. The result? Only the simulations that included Planet 9 could replicate the real-world orbits we observe today. But here's the kicker. The team also modeled the effects of galactic tides and passing stars, and even with those included, they couldn't explain the data without Planet 9. So either we're missing something fundamental, or there's a massive invisible planet waiting to be found. The new theory even makes testable predictions, like where to look for new TNOs that follow similar patterns. And with the Vera Rubin Observatory coming online soon, we might finally be able to confirm it. Can you imagine? An entirely new planet hiding in our backyard? All of this brings us full circle. From rogue stars to hidden planets, from icy fossils to unexplained gaps in space, the outer solar system is not a quiet frontier. It's a battlefield of gravity, shaped by billions of years of cosmic interactions. We may never know how many stars passed close to us before humanity opened its eyes to the universe. But what we do know is that we've only scratched the surface. There's so much left to explore. So, what do you think? Was our solar system shaped by a passing star? Or is there still something massive lurking out there just beyond our view? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this journey through the frozen edge of our cosmic neighborhood, hit that like button, subscribe to Curiosity Echo, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss the next mystery hiding in plain sight. Because out here, in space, every answer leads to a bigger question.